Hi, this is Catherine Egan. I am submitting my final assignment for Computer Information Systems 101 class. We were asked to calculate many formulas on a spreadsheet that had some of the information available to us, and it was a fictitious spreadsheet for a bookstore that we needed to calculate many things. We were going to calculate the percentage of books that were returned from bookstores to the warehouse. We were calculating net sales, the amount of royalties to pay to the authors, and the total author earnings. There were other steps in the assignment. The first thing, though, that we had to do was calculate the percentage of books returned based on the number of books returned and quantity sold. That required us to click into cell F7, which is here. And we have the calculation here that would determine that answer, the percentage of books returned. So that formula was copied down through the F column so that we got the percentages. The next thing that we were asked to do was to click in the H7 cell here and calculate the net sales. And this was the formula that we needed to calculate the net sales, and this was copied down the formula. The next item was to figure out the author royalties, and this was the formula that we needed to use to calculate that, and that was copied down the row here. The next thing that we had to do was calculate the author earnings. This is the formula that we needed to do that, and that was copied down here. We also were required to calculate the average net sales. So this was here, calculate the average net sales. We had to calculate the highest net sales. So this was the other formula for that in the formula bar here, and then the lowest. A lot of these functions were helpful on the toolbar up here to help us figure out what those calculations should be on the data sheet here, formulas. So we had some financial formulas here that would help us do some of these functions. The other thing that we had to do was in the J7 column here was to create an if statement, and this is a formula that we could find under the logical column here and the if statement, and that helped me create the formula to determine whether the author was going to get a bonus or not. It was required to come up with the formula if less than 10%, the author would get the $500 bonus, but if not, then there was no bonus, and you actually had to type that statement out in the logical if statement function here, and then that was copied all the way down. So the assignment number 1 through 8 was figured out on the spreadsheet by following the steps in the assignment and then putting in the different formulas to calculate the answers. The next thing that we were asked to do was to create a chart, and I created my chart based on the series sales worksheet, and this was we were asked to create a pie to determine the percentage of sales for each book within the office reference series. So this is the series that we had to use, and the pie chart that I created here was actually just going through some simple steps. And putting in the data labels to show the different percentages of the pie chart. So this is my assignment, my final assignment. I tried to end this class strongly, and thank you very much. It was a good learning experience. Thank you.